How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you? I trust you are all well. I trust you all had a great day. Okay, so today we will talk again about what about demand and supply. So on our previous Zoom meeting, I was trying to explain about demand and supply, and I got a lot of questions like, okay, uh, when I see this demand and supply, what do I do? How do I draw this demand and supply? What do they mean? Okay, so first of all, at the man zone, right? At the man zone, I'll just give you uh just simple explanations. So at the man zone, this is where you are looking for what you are looking for buy entries, right? You are looking to buy when the coin comes back to this level. What do I mean by this, right? What do I mean by this, right? What do I mean about by this? I mean that, okay, say from this level you have a what, an impulsive move, right? You have an impulsive move, right? The coin is what it is it is what it is moving up, right? It is moving up. So what are you looking for? You're looking for this coin to what, to actually come back to your what, to your zone, right? So you draw this place as your what, as your demand zone, right? You are looking for this coin to come back to your what, to your zone, right? Uh it doesn't matter how long it takes what this coin to come back to your zone, but what you are waiting for, you're expecting that this coin uh sooner or later it shall what it must come back to my what, to my zone. And this is where I'm looking for what, I'm looking to what, to take my what, my buy entry, right? So I'll just text here and just put buy, right? Okay, I say buy. Right. So at this level, you are looking for what? You are looking for buy entries, right? Once you spot this zone, you wait for the coin to what? To come back to that level. Then you know that, okay, eventually, sooner or later, I'm expecting this what? I'm expecting this coin to what? To what? To come back to my what? To my zone, right? I'm expecting this coin to what? To come back to my zone. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but I know that eventually from this level, I'll start seeing what, an impulsive move, right? This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So on your what, on your demand zones, right? On your demand zones, you are looking for what? You are looking for buy entries. This is where you want to take your what? This is where you are looking for your what, for these buy entries. This is where you want to buy, right? This is where you are looking for what, for the what, for the possible buy opportunities. So this is where you are looking to what, to take your buy entries, right? So once you see a coin coming back to your demand zone, you are looking for what? You are looking for what? For buy entries, right? You draw this zone once you see an impulsive move, right? And once you see an impulsive move, you what? You draw your zone, right? Let us draw another one. Uh, for another example. Okay, let's say maybe the coin is it is what, it is trending up. Then we have this what, this short consolidation. Okay, let me make it, then it continues what, shooting up, right? So instead of you trying to find the zone at the beginning, you just draw a clear zone, right? We're looking for the base, right? For us to draw the zone, we're looking for what, for the base, right? So in this case, you can see that this is your base, right? This is your base. So you draw this zone, right? You draw this zone. What do you mean by drawing this zone? You mean that it doesn't matter how long it takes this market to what, to come back to this level, but I'm expecting this market to what, to actually to actually come back to this level. Then this is where I want to buy. So you're waiting for what, for this coin to what, to come back to your what, to your zone area, right? To come back to your zone area. Then from there you expect the market to start what, to start shooting up. So just type buy here. Okay, so we know that here we're looking for what, for buy opportunities. So we are buying our at that level, right? So when a coin reaches that level, you what, you are buying, right? You are buying when the coin reaches what your demand zone, that's where you want to what, that's where you want to take your buy entry, right? That is where you want to take your buy entry when a coin it retraces on your what, it respect your what, your zone. Again guys, you don't just buy, right? Just because a coin has reached your what, has reached your zone, it doesn't mean that you should start buying right away. No guys, you don't just buy, right? You wait for what, you wait for reversal patterns, right? To wait for reversal patterns like what, like maybe you can see maybe a what, a bullish engulfing pattern or a bearish engulfing pattern if it is a downtrend. But in this case we're using what, we're looking for what, for demand zones, right? So for us to take buy entries on what, on demand zones, what are we looking for? For us to take buy entries on demand zones, we're looking for what, we're looking for reversal patterns, for bullish reversal patterns like what, like when I see maybe a double what, a double bottom on my what, on my 5 minute time frame, right? Once I see okay, once I see this coin, it has reached my what, my demand zone, so I go to my what, to my lower time frames. Then I want to find what, I want to find reversal patterns. Maybe you find head and shoulders, right? Inverse head and shoulders, or you find what, you find double bottom, or you find what, you find reversal candlestick patterns like what, like bullish candlestick, bullish engulfing what, candlestick pin bar. So those are the most used what, candlesticks. So you once you find those candlesticks, that's where you want to take your what, your buy entry after they complete, right? Remember, you don't just take a coin just because you can see a what, this candlestick engulfing your what, previous candlestick until it is complete, right? Meaning what, you'll come back if you're using the 1 hour time frame. You'll come back after the 1 hour to take your what, your buy entry. Okay, so there's also another way of what, of using your what, your demand zone. So I'm talking about a demand zone in this what, in this in this what, in this video. So there's also another way, right? Just because we say you don't just buy blindly, it is because we know that there's a possibility that this market can what, can cross your what, your zone, right? It can cross your zone with what, with a high momentum. So what do we do, what do we do what do we do when our coin okay, I'm trying to move this. What do we do when your coin, what do we do when your coin does what, it crosses your what, your what, your zone area, right? Like here it crosses your what, your zone area, it breaks your zone area with high momentum. That means that this is a what, this is a what, this might be a break of structure. So to what you will be, what you'll be waiting for is what, is for this market to what, what you'll be looking for is that you are waiting for what, for this market to what, to retrace what, back to your what, back to your zone area, right? Back to your zone area, somewhere around the support. Then eventually this coin should start what, should start what, going down, right? It should start what, it should start going down. So as for you, take your what, you'll take your what, your short entry as soon as it crosses your what, as soon as it crosses your what, your previous what, your previous swing low. So this is where you'll be taking your what, your what, your long entry. When it crosses this level, you're no longer buying. What are you doing? You want to what, you want to sell. So I'll just sell. So when you see this kind of a pattern, you are no longer buying, you're no longer looking for what, for buy signals. Now you are looking for what, for a selling signal, because it has crossed your what, your zone, it has broken your zone with high momentum. So when it crosses your zone with high momentum, what are you looking for? You're looking for what, for short entries, meaning what, you want to sell this coin, right? Same thing applies on this type of a what, of a demand zone, right? Same thing applies here. Let's say this what, this coin crosses your what, your zone area with high momentum. So you'll wait for what, you just wait for what, for this coin to what, to reject from this level, just as a short-term retracement. Then from there it wants to what, it wants to take stop losses of people who are what, those who are longing and those who are shorting, their stop loss, they are what, they are being hit. some are in losses, right? Those who take a short trade, they are in loss, and it is hunting their stop loss. So as soon as it is done with hunting their stop loss, it will eventually start shooting down again. You start shooting down again. So where do you want to take your entry? It's the same thing applies. You take your entry as soon as it crosses your your previous swing low. Okay. Okay guys, let me change here. You're no longer buying your you are selling, right? You want to sell from this level, meaning you want to take your short entries from this level. So yeah, you check short entries, right? You want to take your short entry around those levels, right? Okay, so there are two ways in this case. You can choose to either buy take your buy entry as soon as as soon as your coin, right, as soon as this coin it crosses your demand zone, right. After the uh, let me use a mark for this, right. Let's use this brush for this. Okay, as soon as, what do we mean? We mean that as soon as this coin, right, as soon as this coin retraces from this level, and you can see the pullback from this level. So right here, this is where you want to take your short entry, right. That is the high risk entry, right, the high risk entry. But even there, you don't just take a short signal, right. You are looking for reversal patterns before you take before you take that short entry. So you can choose to take your entry from this level, right. You take your short entry from this level, or you just choose to wait for this coin to come back to your previous swing low. Then when it breaks the swing low, this is where you're looking for for short entries around this level, right. That is where you'll be looking for for short entries around around that level. That's where you'll be looking for for short entries. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Same thing applies here. Same thing applies on this area. Okay, you can choose to wait for the pullback, right. Then you buy from this level, right. I mean, you short from this level. You take your short entry from this level. You are selling, right. Then also you can also choose to take your short entry from this level. That's where you want to short again, right. That's where you want to short again. Okay guys, I've just shared we're talking about demand and supply, but in this case it was only the demand zones, right. Only the demand zones. I've shown you what happens after the breakout, what happens if they respect the your zone. So thank you so much guys. You can if you enjoyed this video, just subscribe and click the like button. And I'll also like to hear from you. How was the Zoom meeting? I mean, how was this video? Did you enjoy it? And also give me topics that you want me to cover want me to cover on the next Zoom. Just comment below what do you want me to talk about on our next Zoom. Okay guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.